Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have got this look here to show you guys, and I'm using the Naked Heat palette. I know loads of people have done Naked Heat palette looks, but I absolutely love this palette and I haven't stopped wearing it since I've got it. I've tried putting it down, tried putting something else on, and I keep coming back to it because I absolutely adore it. This is the look I've come up with. I have added an extra different eyeshadow in there just to make the orangey type colours pop. This is perfect for green eyes or for blue eyes and even for brown eyes with the golden tones in it, but it will make your eyes look much greener, much bluer, and bring out the hazelness in brown eyes. So if you like this look, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with a bit of moisturiser just to make sure my skin is nice and hydrated and that my makeup goes on as well as it possibly can. I'm using this product here and it is the Hyaluronic Acid Active Cream. So cold. Excuse my hair, I'm getting it dyed and cut. So it should be all grey soon, which is really exciting. Obviously I've got my own natural greys that I'm dealing with. So it should be a little bit easier to dye my hair totally grey. Right, I'm going to go in with this new product by L'Oreal, and it is their Paradise Pomade. And I'm using a Zoeva angle brush, which is their 317 wing liner brush. This is a little bit dark for my brows, but I'm just going to go for it on the outer corners really. And then with my Naked 2 Basics palette, I'm going to go into Primal, which is this shade here, and I'm going to fill in any gaps. And then at the front of my brows, I'm going to go in with Frisk, which is this shade here, and that's going at the front of my brows. And then with my Ready Set Brow, I'm going to brush my brows up and out to bring some natural brow texture. Just going to put my eyelash on as well. I love eyelash, it just makes my eyelashes grow so long and curly, and they're looking so good at the moment. And now using my Tarte Shape Tape, I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and this is in Fair. I say a little bit, that's quite a lot. I'm going to clean up underneath my brows, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use this oval lip brush, and I am going to go underneath my brows. And clean up that edge. Then same on the other side. As my eyelash has already dried and set, I'm going to go with the concealer all over the lid. And just bounce that into the skin. So I'm just going to set that area using my Bare Minerals Pro Foundation in Fair 01. I'm using this really funky Harry Potter wand brush, which my friend bought me, and it's so much fun. It's an angled like fluff brush. Right, as you know, I'm going to be using the Naked Heat palette. I've been loving this palette so much. I think it's amazing and I haven't stopped using it. So I thought that's what I'll do today. I am going to go in with one different colour though. Just because I feel like I just want this one other colour. And this is Chickadee by Makeup Geek, which is this orange here. But before I do that, I'm going to go into the Naked palette and I'm going to be using this shade here called Chaser. And I'm using a 223 crease brush by Zoeva. And I'm just going to be placing that into the crease and blending it towards my brow bone. And this will help with any transition that's needed. Once that's truly well and truly blended, I'm now going to go in with Chickadee. I'm going to be using the same brush. And I'm just going to start circling that into my crease. And again, up towards my brow bone, but maybe not as high. Okay, I've done one eye ready because I felt like I was taking a little bit too long. So I'm now going to go on to the other eye. So I'm going to go in with this brush again. And I'm going to put myself into focus. That's it. I am going to go into the Naked palette. And I'm going to go into the shade He Devil. And He Devil is going to be fluffed into this area here. And I'm going to curve this round the edge of my eyeball. I often do quite sort of like coming out to the edge. For this time I want to make the eye a little bit more circular. I'm now going back in with Chickadee, and that is just going over the top edge just to make sure that that colour is as strong as I possibly want it. And then going back into He Devil just to intensify it. Now going in with a slightly smaller brush, so I'm using the Zoeva 227 brush, and I'm going into this shade here, which is En Fuego. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. And again, concentrating the outer corners, but this time really tight in. And I'm just going to be blending that again around that C shape around the eye. Not quite as far in as the others. Now going in with Ashes, and this is the purpley colour. And I'm going to be using this small pencil brush. And this is Zoeva's 231 Petite Luxe Petite Crease. And this is going right in here. Really much tighter than the others, so really sticking close to just in that area. So now for a slightly tricky part, I'm going to slightly cut the crease. So what I've done is I've gone back in with my concealer, and I'm going to be placing that to halfway across the lid, but using the brush I'm going to be following the curve of my eye. What is important at this point is you keep the eye looking down and not opening the eye up. So you can see I'm lifting my chin up, so making sure that that eye is nice and flat. and bringing it just possibly to the end of the iris if I'm looking straight ahead. Going in with a flat brush, and I'm using my Luxe Smoky Shader in 234, and I'm going in with Lumber, which is this shade here, and that is going all over where I've just placed that concealer, and then going in with Ounce and just placing that over the top because I just want a bit more a peachy shimmer rather than a full-on coral. So now I'm going to focus on the outer corners to make sure that there's a seamless blend here. So I'm going back in with my pencil brush. I'm going to go into En Fuego and just push that on the outer corner of the eye. Going in with a little bit of He Devil, and that's going further in again. And finally going into Ashes. And Ashes is really going to fill in that outer curve. I'm just going to grab my brush, just to blend all those colours together so there's no harsh lines. Now in the brow bone, I'm going to go into my foundation powder that I used earlier, and I am going to just sort of erase a little bit of the edges just underneath the brow and bring it down that little bit because I've got a little bit too excited, leaving about a tiny little finger gap above my brow, but I still want it quite high up for this look. Ounce is just going to go on the inner corners here. Now I'm going to go into foundation, and I might pop back to the eyes a little bit later. So I'm going to be using my Naked Skin foundation in 0.5, and this foundation here, which is Ordinary, and I'm going to mix a little bit. This is 1NS, so it's got a little silver sort of glowiness to it as well. Now going in my Tarte Shape Tape again, and I'm just going to be placing that around my eyes, around my nose, and a little bit down the centre of my nose. I'm going to go in with this brush, and this is for a setting brush by Real Techniques. Going back in with my powder, but really mixing up the powder just to get as much as I can on there. And I'm just going to be setting underneath the eyes. Really generously. And just anywhere that I know will rub off by the end of the day, because I am a nose toucher. My skin is usually normal to dry, so it doesn't really get oily, so this is just to ensure that everything stays in place. So let's go underneath the eyes. Ooh, that was aggressive. Going back in with the Naked palette, and I'm going underneath the eyes, and I'm going to be using Sauce this time, which is this orangey sort of brown tone. And I'm using the brush that comes with it, and just applying that quite generously underneath the eyes. Get this brush to blend it out, and this is a 224 Luxe Define Crease, and that is just going to soften the edges out. I'm going to tiny bit, I wasn't thinking I was going to, but I am going to add a tiny bit of Chickadee just underneath to kind of tie it all in together. Now using a pencil brush, and I'm going in with He Devil. I'm just placing that really, really close underneath the lash line, and then finally going in with Ashes, and Ashes is going right in the outer corner. It is time for mascara, and you could put some eyeliner on, you could put some lashes on, but I am going to the hairdressers and I feel maybe lashes might be a bit much. Might add a bit of eyeliner, not sure yet. My god, I look like Voldemort with just nose slits. So I'm going in with a tiny bit of Perversion mascara by Urban Decay, and that is going to be like my base. So just doing a light coat. Going in with the L'Oreal's new mascara, which is a Paradise Ecstatic, Paradise Ecstatic, just over the top. I find these make the most amazing combo, and I was always going to get mascara on my face. It is a daily hassle. I'm going to fluff off any excess powder underneath my eyes. I am using Hoola from Benefit. I'm really trying to get rid of it now because it is nearly there. And this is super, super old, so I need to get rid of it. It has lasted me forever. And I'm just going to be bronzing the top of my hairline and down on my cheeks. I'm not going to do too much on my hairline because I know that's all going to be washed away when I have my hair done. And I always have like this weird line then. Now going in with Spellbound blush from Makeup Geek. Right, I'm going to combine two highlights together. So I'm going to be using this, which is Lunch Money from where are you from? Colourpop, that's the name of it. And that's going on top of the cheekbones and blending up towards the eyebrow. Bits bow on the nose. And then, to really up the highlighter, I'm going to go in with Revolution's Vivid Highlighter, Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. That's just going to be focused right on the top of the cheekbones. Okay, so I wasn't 100% what I was doing with my lips, but I think I've decided. So I've gone in with Anatomy lip pencil, eye pencil. So this is a 24/7 Glide On pencil, eye pencil, but the formula of these are exactly the same as the lip liners. So you can use the lip liner where you want the eyes and the eyes where you want the lip liner. So I've gone in with that. I'm now going to go in with Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in Pumpkin Pie. I think this might be discontinued, so I'm really sorry because it's got the red cap on it. But it's so pretty that I wanted to use it. And I've splotted it all over myself. Look at that. And on the centre of the lips, I'm going to go in with Topanga Colourpop lipstick. Tiny bit of the concealer. And this is the look finished. So I hope you really, really like it. Please, please, please remember to subscribe. I advise anybody getting the Heath palette. I absolutely adore it. I haven't stopped wearing it and feel really inspired using it. So definitely go pick it up if you haven't already. I hope this has helped or inspired somebody. And yeah, if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe. Just keep up to date with any of my future videos. I've not been very good at uploading recently, but I really want to do this today. So hopefully I'll be back around and I'll get to show you my new hair once it's done. So I guess that's it. If you want to see what swatches of the Naked Heat palette, I know lots of people have done it, so that's why I haven't done it at the moment. But if you want to see what it looks like on my type of skin tone, then please put a comment below to saying that you want to see that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. Hi guys, so I thought I'd come back and show you what my hair looks like now. So it's a bit blonder than what I want. I want it a bit more grey, but I'm still loving it, and I love how she styled it. I think it looks amazing. Excuse the shoddy lighting, but I'm just holding my light up, otherwise you'll have this a little bit creepy. So this is me at the moment. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye.